Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game.
Climbs up big! And it's hoisted clear. De Paul. Played out towards the right wing. Llorente. Griezmann, and he's there to get it away. Just eases him off the ball. Alvarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear. Chooses to go back. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Paul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, look at the space here. And he's gone backward here. Lewandowski. Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lino. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Yamal. Oh, this is a great... It's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Griezmann, played out to the right. This might spell danger. Big chance! There it is! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Gallagher. Alvarez. And now the breakaway. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Lewandowski, more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
De Jong. Gavi.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. De Paul, passing is crisp and sharp, spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Llorente. Alvarez. And it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. Valde. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. All you've
be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Koundé moved on forwards. Gavi. This is De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. And that has left him in a heap. Forward it goes. De Jong. Gavi. Interesting ball. He's in a great position. Chance for the header! Oh, it's come loose. It's a good run down the right. De Paul. Gavi. This is De Jong. Balda. It's Pedri. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shifted upfield. De Paul. No way through, so Griezmann! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pedri. Balde. That's been drilled in. Oblak catches it safely. Ter Stegen punts it upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Llorente. Oh, decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Gavi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Look at the space here. Molina's cross. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Looking for the runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gavi. Now it's Pedri. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So here comes a substitution. Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Fiddles it through. Aimed in, towering header! Oh, that could cost them.
Sorloth couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Gavi threads one in.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has been cut short. Now it's Sorloth. And here's Griezmann.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Out to the right. There's the cross. Ter Stegen is there to take. Koundé. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé with the clearance. And that will be the final act.